Joanna Gaines and her husband Chip, such wholesome, wonderful people, good Christians. You know, they really revitalized Waco, Texas. You remember she and her husband had that show on the HGTV before she got her own Magnolia network. But, you know, she has that magazine. God, that magazine's super expensive. Anyway, you know, she was like the queen of shiplap. I hope that's a trend that's gone. Anyhow, we're talking about her in the spirit circle here on the Tube of the U. That's a membership you want to join. Once a month we get together. I teach you a little something, and then we shoot the breeze. All right, so we're talking about these two. And, you know, the same idea goes. You don't get anywhere in the music business, the movie business, XYZ, without joining the Eyes Wide Shut team, right? So let's look into these two. I mean, here's the thing too. You tell me, if you're a big fan of Joanna and Chip Gaines, not the video, not the channel for you. Anyhow, moving on. So, she has the personality of, like, I don't know, watching grass grow. She doesn't have a great personality in my opinion. And the whole trend with the shiplap, I mean, stop it. If the ghost were in the house, the ghost would be like, why did you take down our walls? And why did you just like leave the insides? Like, this is dumb. Okay, right? Anyhow. And then she does the same formula every time. Oh my God, here's the shiplap walls and here's the, you know, milk paint or whatever. Ugh. Every time. So Chip and Joanna Gaines are boring. But then at some point, you know, they become like, whoa. And then she gets the Magnolia network. And then there's these other shows. And there's a Joanna Gaines cooking show. Like, I tried to watch it. Boring. This woman has personality of potato. Boring, boring, boring. Her whole network, like I can't even watch a whole show. But if you got into it, it's like, I don't know, gives you dentist office waiting room vibes of boring. It's gonna be like pulling your teeth and you'll wish you were knocked out. Terrible. Anyhow, but she's got that magazine, they got the network, they have the little town down there in the Waco. They before this they had the real estate flipping company or whatever, and then all of a sudden they're discovered, I guess, and they become the next big thing since sliced bread. Let's look into these two little people. Maybe they're not eyes wide shut. Maybe they're not. Maybe they just worked really hard. So that's what we're going to look into. It's all alleged for entertainment purposes only. It's not fact. Psychic downloads, snarky opinions. You know the drill. Chip, Joanna Gaines doing deals with the devil. Oh. Oh, yes. Couldn't fight it any longer. The ceiling, they were bumping on the top of that ceiling. That next level couldn't get to the next level. No. Then we signed a legal agreement with El Diablo. Eyes wide shut, whatever you want to call it. Signed the agreement. However, this is the part that I think is interesting, is that they've oh God, they make me nauseous looking at them. They were trying to go it their own way. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if there's some other reason why they were trying to go it their own way. Like, yeah, we're always kind of been in, like, say the Eyes Wide Shut had a chamber of commerce. Like, yeah, we've always been to meetings and events, but not like thinking they can take a different route around. Yeah, then they do the secret meeting, looking into the future. How big do you want to get? Oh, I want to get super big. Yeah, I want to have my own network and whatnot. We want to pave our own way. This is where I'm interested in, about their past. This hermit card, we already knew about this stuff, and like, yeah, we're cordial with the Eyes Wide Shut members before we got stardom. But we're trying to go our own way. What does that mean? Put those back, but we have the spider and the broom. Please don't tell me. I have a feeling of what this is now. Okay. All right. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Imagine, like, easy bake oven, or the do-it-yourself home witch, or whatever you want to call it. Like, we know all about the official Eyes Wide Shut group, and that we're supposed to join and do their things and do it their way. But I'm going to tell you my opinion. Joanna Gaines is a fucking witch. And this was like, I was trying to conjure our own success by doing our own spells and whatever. The homegrown DIY way. Like, they were trying to DIY their Eyes Wide Shut success until they realized, like, can't do that. Which is kind of an interesting idea, because I'm wondering why they can't, but we're not going to go into it for this. Okay. So they were trying to conjure their own success. Okay, wasn't working. So then we had to sign with the group so we could bring this. Now, let's see, why do we need to have a Chip and Joanna Gaines? We can't say that they've really revolutionized interior design, or at least I'm not going to say it as a former recovering interior designer. I'm not going to say that, oh my gosh, that was brilliant. Stop it. Why do we need the Chip and Joanna Gaines on the scene? Why did they need to get so big? Why do we need these two dopes? What's their purpose? What's their mission? They join the group and then they make it big, but for what? Working together. Oh. Texas. Ports. Niñas, water. Containers. Put it together. Moving of the niños and the niñas. Okay. Yep, moving of the niños and the niñas because the too much heat was coming on the previous movers, the traffickers, if you get it. There was too much heat coming on the previous ones. We needed a new importer, shall we say. Yeah, we needed a new importer. We had a very lucrative thing going on down here. All right, heard scuttlebutt. Hey, you two tried to DIY yourselves into Eyes Wide Shut. That didn't work. Okay, here's how we really do it. Come on down. We could use your help. Come on down. I don't know about what other shit's going on here, but this is for sure, in my opinion, allegedly, this is about boys and girls. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. She is like a mother, faux mother, comforter, mother, calm them down, the kids, the victims of trapped kids. She's like a comforter downer. I don't even know what you call that. Allegedly. Ace of Cups. Like, she's, my opinion, Joanna goes down there. She's a part of this. And it's almost like she can calm, maybe that's why she's boring as fuck, because it works on like calming down people who are held against their will. There's this idea like she has a separate mission. That's why they're in that area of like, well, you know, you can come on down to our operations center out here on the water. And when we need you. Because sometimes we need a mothering type figure to help take control. calm them down. Weird motherfuckers. Alright, what's a dipshit Chip's role here? Now, he was the one that was, I think there was scuttlebutt, like, was it like when their original show went off the HGTV before it moved to the Magnolia, there was some scuttlebutt, he was fooling around or something, and then that disappeared. I don't know. Don't care. He looks like a big old dork. But what's his role? Does he just get to, is he a hanger-on? Does he do something important? I don't know. Chip Gaines. What's your role here, you big dork? Eight of Cups, Page of Swords. Logistics, like maps, routes, like take this road, like, I don't know, if like in California it'd be like, okay, well, take the 71 to the 91, take the 91 to the 15 to the 215, like that, like logistics, like routes. I don't know why this is. There's a certain thing about him and logistics and helping to find routes, allegedly for entertainment purposes. I'm just a chick reading cards and I'm probably Looney Tunes. Anyhow, he's in there about logistics where, so there's the least amount of loss of the product, of the peoples as possible. I guess that would depend upon where their routes are going, how they're transporting them, and so we don't lose the whole lot of them. Yeah, it's so we don't lose the whole lot of them. So we don't lose quite a few of them. So there's something here where she comes in and she's like they're the tag team, right? She comes in and, calm down everybody. I'm Joanna Gaines from the hit TV show. I'm sure she's not saying that, but she does come in as like this calming figure, or something where her voice frequency lulls them into complacency. I don't know. There's something with her where she's the downer. To kind of, whew. It's almost, and the reason why it comes in like she's the downer, she's like the physical downer, instead of like giving them medicines or other substances, because we don't want to like give them too many things on board, right? There's like, we have purposes for these people, and we need someone who's gonna like bore them to death in a way. Bore them to be calm, though. We don't actually want them muerto. So that's what she comes in to do. He then decides, like, once they've calmed him down, I guess, I don't know if he's also, like, I feel like he's, that one goes, not that one, nope, that one's like, we're going to have to do whatever with that one. This one, like, picking which ones go and which ones don't, like, which ones are the best suited for the journey he's got going to wherever the destination is. He's making the choice about it, and when she's there to calm him down with her boringness, then it's like, okay, now we know what we're prepared for the journey. Like, she's witchy, man. She's fucking witchy. He's not as witchy like that. I mean, he's just not. She's, ugh. Don't look into her eyes. Okay, so they're both about that. So they're about the moving. The moving. What's in the future for these two? Let's see if anything's coming down for them. What's in the future for these two? I mean, gosh, think of it. Like, I'm just going back to designer days. I'm just like, think about how perfect is that? Yeah, let's take the ship lap and make it a thing. Oh my gosh, brilliant. Brilliant. And we'll keep pushing it because we'll just have it on all the time. And people just accept it as this wonderful trend. It's like the emperor in no clothes. Fuck. Okay. All right, let me back to it. What's in the future for, oops, come on back. What's in the future for Chip and Joanna Gaines? Oh. Knight of Wands. My. Well, they might be a little longer coming down here, but I do believe they get tied up into this whole mess of strategics and logistics and all the shit here. So currently being able to hold it on, keep it all together, keeping the operation on the down low, whatever. At a certain point, we got some heartbreak. People start to see them in a different light as it relates to making money off the niños and the niñas. So it's not like just what they were saying they're doing, but the back end scene here of money-making things. Then we have here with the logistics, man. The logistics. And then you have the Knight of Wands and trying to tell some other story about why we're finding ourselves included in these circles. And then effed in the ass with the Four of Swords. Not going to go good for them. Let's see. Let's continue on. Hopes and fears. There are hopes. Well, it's not just us. It was these other people too. I mean, external influence. It's all coming down, and of course it would have to touch us, but we weren't really a part of it. People believe we love God. We love God. God, we love him. Yeah. Chip. Yeah, we love God. All right, fears. Their connections to El Diablo is going to come out, bite them in the ass. All right, internal influence. Ace of Cups. These people are psychopaths. They are psychopaths. This is her witchy ways coming to the forefront. You know, when you think that certain people are witchy in the Eyes Wide Shut, put her on the top of the list. The Challenge. She's a fucking witchy bitch. She's high up in it. She's high up in it. All right. Well, go sage yourself now after this reading. And until next time. Yeah. All right. I will see you later. Adios.